Alrighty everybody, this is Luigi, and let's finish up Wario Land 4 with any luck. I'm not sure how long the credits are going to take, but I'm pretty good at the Golden Diva, the final boss, and after that all we have is credits and stuff, and we will be done with the game. There is a lot more to the game, like harder modes and CDs, and I guess that's kind of it. Or getting high scores on stuff, but that kind of ties in with CDs because the reward for that is a CD or a karaoke CD. But anyway, now time for Tic Tac Kitty to attack this Golden Diva, and if the face looks weird, it is supposed to. You'll see why in a minute. Go Tic Tac Kitty. I believe why is that coming out of the middle of her forehead and disappearing into a nostril? It will all be explained later, even though that particular detail doesn't work out quite as well as it could. So, we're given a solid 6-minute time limit here, so this battle is by no means going to take more than this video. This is a pretty simple part. First she has this thing guarding her face and the 4 phantom faces, and they drag you up, and basically everything this boss does that doesn't hurt you wastes time, which is just as bad when you're trying to get all the treasures, which I am, for the sake of getting all the treasures. It's kind of annoying because the treasures aren't really worth anything. They're just like showing that you beat the first bosses without much problems. That thing looks really weird, actually, now that I see it on a big screen TV. This is a pretty fun one. I'm kind of bad at aiming it, but yeah, she just goes through all these. Each one represents a different zone. That weird plant was obviously weird plant zone. That was toy zone because it had a teddy bear. That was a bouncy ball. This is machine zone. It's really more of a reference to the boss than the actual machines. Although, I guess it's like a wind-up bomb duck anyway. This is a reference to horror zone, I guess. A mallet with spikes on it is pretty scary, and an eye. But this one, if you do it right, you can keep reusing it over and over to hurt her as many times as you want, because its timer of death refreshes every time you bounce on it. And if you can do something along the lines of this, you get to use it twice. It's one of the easier ones to use, so if you're having trouble with her for some reason, yeah, that was absolutely horrible. Took damage, but it was worth it, I guess. It's looking like the Queen from Alice in Wonderland or something here, but I haven't actually seen that in ages. I only saw part of it when I was half asleep as a baby, so I have no idea how I remember that. Probably from playing Kingdom Hearts. And I might let's play that someday, but don't bother me about it because I haven't even beaten part of it, and I keep getting lost, and it's a long RPG, and those are the list of things that I'm bad at let's playing. Okay, we're almost to her last couple faces, which are pink instead of whatever color that is. Ouch. Oh, another mallet. I like the self-inflicted spring Wario. Okay, now she's turning pink. She's starting to get pretty pissed. I think there are 2 pink masks. I'll take that since it's a thing. Pop. Screw you. This is her last face, or last mask. Okay, pop. Oh, come on. Oh, at least a nice, solid choice for this last one. Probably an unfair balance. And that is her true face. That is why she looked weird. She doesn't look overwhelmingly less weird now, but at least it fits in with the rest of her body and stuff, and it makes sense because it's an ugly old ghost. And also, she's wearing every single of the main treasures that the bosses was wearing, which, interesting tidbit if you missed that for some reason. She's turning all the floor into things that look like tickly hairs, except are actually supposed to be spikes. And then finally, you kill the last part of the lips to get Mrs. Kitty out. Yes, Mr. Game & Watch is in fact a girl. It's just like Metroid. Also, don't listen to that last part if you care about Wario spoilers, because Wario has like all the in-depth stories. I don't know if you can hear, but I'm just rolling control stick around for absolutely no reason. So yeah, I guess it makes sense that some of the bosses had like a little guy controlling a big guy, or at least as the weak point for a big guy. But since there were like 2 bracelets and 2 earrings, but see, this would have been actually a pretty fun escape sequence instead of just a cutscene, but I won't argue. Wario's big bag of loot with Kitty on top. That basically sums up the game, I think, pretty well. And the old professor has to come out too. Jumps right off Wario and starts freaking out. Probably afraid he's gonna be cut up into some fries. And I really like the ending cutscene for this, but I don't think it's going to be able to fit in the video, so I might have to do some fancy edit work. But at some point I'm going to turn off my mic and hope that there is no copyright issues with this game, because this is a pretty old game and Nintendo has given me no trouble in the past. Sega has, in fact. Oh, actually, one of the times I used a Sega copyrighted thing, Sony took credit for it. The video was blocked in some countries, but whatever. Oh well. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh wait, yeah, it's sort of like the beach theme, but not. But I'll be quiet now. Wario takes it like a man. He doesn't care. He has his bag of treasures. At least his treasures didn't get stolen from him by a jerk like in the first Wario Land. And now the credits roll. I think if you beat it on super hard 100%, Wario gets a rocket car instead of that, which is pretty much reward enough to do it, but I'm lazy. I think his car might be a little bigger if you do it on a harder mode, but this is fine for the time being. You've seen all the game. Just imagine it with more enemies and less hearts and stuff if you want a harder mode, or look for someone else's walkthrough. The credits are definitely too long to do this, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this. I don't think I can cut it out with any kind of beauty, but the last cutscene is pretty funny. Unless you haven't seen the opening cutscene, which you guys haven't, if you're just only familiar with it from here, but whoops. Yeah, I'm kind of confused. I think probably look up another credits video if you really super care about it. This doesn't have really unique music, it's just looping a bunch of music from other levels in the game, I think. Of course, I can't remember what level this would be from off the top of my head. So that's, I think, either one of the things that turns you into a zombie or one of the bugs in Arabian Night. Either way, it's gross and annoying, and I don't really like it. Oh yeah, that's a moon with a random stand on it, because I guess it would make sense for a moon just to be a crescent that falls over. But I'm running out of time to comment, but I'll record this up to 11 minutes. If you really care about the rest of the credits, I'll find a link to some other ones and put it in the description or something, but someone has to bug me about it before I actually go out of my way to do that, so leave a comment if you super care about that. If not, just look it up yourself or don't care. They're nothing super spectacular, but anyway, I will smell you at a later date. Thank you for watching. Let's play Wario Land 4.